Have you ever gotten to the end of a polynomial long division problem with something left over that doesn't quite make sense and wondered if you made a mistake somewhere, or maybe if you did it right and the answer just looks weird? Well, if you have, this is the video for you. I'm going to be showing you an example of applying polynomial long division and how to deal with a remainder when you get to the last step of your division. So basically we'll be cracking the code on polynomial long division, so to speak. If that sounds good to you, be sure to stick around to the end of the video so you can see how to finish up these problems, especially the weird ones. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the example and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Again, we're going to use long division to divide this polynomial by this one. So just start by writing them down. X cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x minus 12 will be inside. And then on the outside, we're going to have x minus 3. I'm going to go a little bit quicker through this one now since we've done a couple examples. But if you do have questions, throw them in the live chat. I'll definitely explain whatever question you have. Even if it's off topic, happy to help answer anything else unrelated as well. All right, so start with our leading term here, x cubed, divide it by this leading term over here. So I will just circle those at least so that we can kind of see what we're looking at as we go through. So x cubed divided by x leaves us with x squared. So we write that up here. X squared times x gives us x cubed. X squared times negative 3 gives us minus 3x squared. Okay, then we minus, in parentheses, this whole thing here from the one up here. X cubed minus x cubed will be 0. 4x squared minus negative 3x squared would be 4x squared plus 3x squared. The double negative makes a positive, which gives us 7x squared. So we have plus 7x squared, and then carry down these two terms here. Minus 3x minus 12. Okay? Now, again, we're going to look at our leading term here. 0 doesn't really contribute anything, so I am just going to go ahead and erase that so it's not getting in the way, being confusing at all. Okay, so second run through, we'll switch over to red here. So we have this leading 7x squared. We want to divide that by this leading x here. So 7x squared divided by x leaves us with 7x plus 7x. Then we take our plus 7x and multiply it by these two terms over here. So 7x squared times x is 7x. Wait a minute. I put an x squared there. That should just be 7x. I apologize. I miswrote that. 7x squared divided by x is just 7x. So 7x gives us 7x squared. Okay. Then we have 7x times negative 3, which gives us negative 21x. Minus, in parentheses, this whole thing here from this one. So you're just going term by term. 7x squared minus 7x squared gives us 0. Negative 3x minus negative 21x. Negative 3x plus 21x, because negative double negatives cancel. Minus negative 21x is the same as plus 21x. So this will equal 21 minus 3 is 18x. So we're going to have plus 18x, carry down the minus 12, and then going to have to go through this one more time here. I'll erase this 0 again so it's not getting in the way. Take this 18x, divide it by our leading x term, just leaves us with plus 18. 18 times x is 18x. 18 times negative 3 is going to give us negative 54. Then minus all this in parentheses. 18x minus 18x is going to be 0. Negative 12 minus negative 54 is the same as negative 12 plus 54, which will be 42. So this is going to be plus 42. So now we get to a point where we want to take this leading term here, 42, and divide it by x. Well, 42 is not divisible by x because there's not another x in here to kind of cancel out with that x and divide by it. So what that tells us, once you get to the point basically where your leading term is a lower power x than your leading term over here, now we know there's no more dividing we can do. Basically, this has to just be our remainder. So essentially, this polynomial divided by x minus 3 just leaves us with x squared plus 7x plus 18 with a remainder So you might just write remainder of 42. So that's our kind of remainder that we have left over that just simply can't divide into that anymore. So another way you could kind of put that is to say, instead of saying remainder of 42, we would say plus 42 over this whole thing here, x minus 3. So that shows that 42 is kind of our remainder that can't divide into x minus 3 anymore. And that's it. We've cracked the code on polynomial long division. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better about that. If you are, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss my videos going forward. While you're down there, go ahead and check out some of those other links. I've got some really helpful resources that'll help you get through math class with better grades and feeling a lot better about how well you did. So go check those out, hit that like button. Thanks, and see you next time.